What is special about the Molloy College MS in Speech-Language Pathology program?
Molloy College's Master of Science in Speech-Language Pathology is unique in that it offers students diverse educational experiences within an unparalleled nurturing environment. We offer state-of-the-art technology, individually tailored clinical experiences, and research opportunities in a variety of areas, both in and outside of graduate assistantships. We're dedicated to engaging students in a rich experience that integrates theory and practice via evidence-based and culturally informed practice and service learning. Highlights of the program include graduate assistantships, coursework and clinical experiences incorporating use of instrumentation, and understanding the necessary influence of cultural and linguistic diversity within our practice and discipline. Interprofessional education and service learning are both integral elements of the program, with local and international opportunities in clinical practice provision for underserved individuals with communication disorders.
How can I apply to Molloy's MS SLP program? What steps do I need to take?
You can apply to Molloy's MS Speech-Language Pathology program through the Communication Sciences and Disorders Centralized Application System known as CIDCAS. The Molloy application can be found and completed on the CIDCAS site, and that link is posted here.
What earned degree and prerequisite requirements must be completed?
A minimum of a bachelor's degree is required to apply for the master's degree in speech-language pathology. Coursework requirements to be admitted to our MS SLP program are listed here. Usually a good subset of this coursework, which is listed, is offered within a Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Arts program in speech-language pathology audiology. If this coursework has not been completed within the bachelor's program, for example, if you have a degree in another area, the prerequisites can be completed. Applicants to the program not holding a bachelor's degree in speech-language pathology audiology or communication sciences and disorders are expected to provide evidence of ongoing coursework and a plan for completing the prerequisite coursework. Prerequisite coursework in the area of speech-language pathology audiology. This includes coursework in the area of basic communication processes, so that's 12 credits with at least one course in each of the following: anatomy and physiology of the speech and hearing mechanism, physics of sound or hearing science, language development, and phonetics. 6 credits in introductory coursework in speech-language pathology are also required. These courses may differ based on institution, but cover content pertaining to different disorders of communication. There are also 3 credits required in audiology or hearing disorders. Additional coursework is also required. This includes 3 credits in biological science, 3 credits in either physics or chemistry, and 3 credits in statistics.
What if I do not have a bachelor's degree in speech-language pathology or audiology? Can I still apply for the MSSLP program?
Yes, you can still apply. You will require proof of a bachelor's degree in any discipline, as well as the necessary prerequisite coursework, which may be completed in its entirety prior to or during the admissions process. The necessary prerequisites are listed here. The Speech-Language Pathology Audiology prerequisite coursework is available online via Molloy College. If you already have a bachelor's degree in something other than communication sciences and disorders and are looking for a change of career, we offer a 7-week-long SLP audiology prerequisite course program in a completely online asynchronous fashion all year round. For those who have not yet earned a bachelor's degree, enrollment in our undergraduate courses is also possible. Advisement will be provided through that process.
What courses will I take in Molloy's MS in Speech-Language Pathology program?
The Molloy Communication Sciences and Disorders Graduate Speech-Language Pathology program is a 2-year full-time in-person program comprised of a minimum of 56 credits. Theoretical coursework involves understanding detailed biological, neurological, and psychological underpinnings of human communication in typical and disordered populations, as well as prevention, assessment, and treatment of a variety of communication, feeding, and swallowing disorders. Approximately 4 semesters of clinical experience, including in-house and externships, are required so that students learn from supervised interaction with clients of various cultural backgrounds, as well as with a variety of pediatric, adult, and geriatric disorders in a number of different work settings, for example, schools and hospitals. The clinical education provided by our program emphasizes evidence-based, ethically, culturally, and linguistically informed practice. The course sequence is predetermined and delivered in a cohort model. Students take anywhere from 11 to 16 credits during the fall and spring semesters, as well as fewer credits during the winter of your first year and the summer between your first and second year in the program.
Are all courses taught in person only?
The Malloy CSD Graduate Speech-Language Pathology program is a 2-year full-time in-person degree and is traditionally only available through in-person courses and clinical experiences, with some hybrid courses integrated throughout the curriculum. However, currently, given COVID-19 protocols, a number of courses are being taught in an online synchronous fashion. A typical graduate class and cohort in the MS-SLP program is comprised of 20 to 22 students. Clinical experiences also currently incorporate both face-to-face and telepractice components.
Are there financial aid, scholarships, and paid or unpaid research opportunities?
Financial aid to students via federal grants and scholarships, as well as graduate assistantships in the MS-SLP and other departments on campus, are available to students. Graduate assistantships offer an opportunity to work closely with faculty on their research and teaching, as well as opportunities for travel and conference presentations. Additional financial aid is possible through grants that Communication Sciences and Disorders is a part of.
What kind of time commitment do I need to be in the MS-SLP program at CSD Malloy?
The Malloy CSD Graduate SLP program is a 2-year full-time in-person program that does require a substantial time commitment. Courses and clinical responsibilities, both in-house and externally, span morning, afternoon, and evening times, Mondays through Saturdays for 5 semesters. That includes 2 fall semesters, 2 spring semesters, 1 winter intersession, and 1 summer.
What kind of externship experience will I obtain in Malloy's CSD Master's Program SLP?
2 to 3 semesters of supervised clinical experience outside of the Malloy College Speech, Language, and Hearing Center are curated for students individually by our Speech Center Director and our Clinical Coordinator. Effort goes into students obtaining a minimum of 400 hours of clinical experience with diverse populations in terms of age, infant through geriatric, culture, and disorders. Clinical educators work very closely with graduate students, providing feedback for their in-house clinical assessment and treatment sessions, as well as working with externship supervisors for students to be able to obtain a rich clinical experience. CSD is well equipped with instrumentation critical to assessment and treatment. Examples include, but are not limited to, ultrasound, fiber optic endoscopic evaluation of feces, and more.
What about specializations and New York State teaching certifications, TSSLD, and bilingual extension?
Students in Malloy's MS-SLP program can earn their initial certification as a teacher of students with speech and language disabilities, known as the TSSLD. 3 credits in Foundations of Education and 1 credit addressing speech-language pathology in the schools are required for TSSLD certification. This coursework can be taken within our MS program, as it is seamlessly integrated into the course sequence, or it can also be completed at the undergraduate level prior to entering our MS program. After students have earned a New York State teaching certification, such as the TSSLD, they become eligible to add a bilingual extension to that certification. The necessary coursework for the bilingual extension is available through Malloy College's education program. If students choose to take that coursework at Malloy, they may do so. Given Malloy MS-SLP's emphasis on cultural linguistic diversity throughout our program, students are in a good place to specialize in this area. We are currently in the process of designing additional certificates and badges for specialty areas such as interprofessional education as well. These would be available to students in the program who choose to complete additional educational opportunities in specific areas and be recognized for that expertise.